I gotta change some stuff online so I can work on some stuff so I can put music on my phone over here. That's not the cover. I have so much music everywhere, dude. It's ridiculous. Let me see. Maybe it's this cover. While I have the time to talk about a couple things, I think I'm gonna talk about one thing. A person's views, political views. Yeah, that's the cover I'm looking for. A person's a person's political views. Now, hold on real quick because that's in Menards. That's me and my dad. That was the first time I've ever been to Menards. All right. I lived a lot of first, right, without my dad, you know, just because I chose to leave my family early. So anyway, that being said, I told him something a long time ago. All right. I said to him about my daughters, I'm like, look, I did everything I can do. All right. I'm just gonna leave it in God's hands. All right. Uh Whenever I know that, it'll work out at some point in time. And I said that just because you don't spend the beginning of your life with somebody doesn't mean you're not going to spend the end of it. Everybody has a different path in life. You can't think that you're not going to spend time with your family because you didn't spend time at the beginning. Life can be long. Anyway, reason I was looking for this cover is so I can look for a song to put. Cool. That one. Pancakes and fried chicken. You know what I find funny? People. Like, people will think you don't know what's going on or what's happening, but they forget that you might have already been through whatever they was going through, right? Or whatever they're going through. Maybe on different levels. They say it's levels to things, right? A lot of people try to keep people in the dark, right? Or thinking people be in the dark about stuff, but it's like, no, not me. All right, I'm in the dark about a lot of stuff, but there's certain things that I don't know, but I think, and at one point in time, I will know. All right. With that being said, being fair is being fair. I'm a very fair person. All right. Like, a lot of people be like, "Oh, he's mean." A lot of people like, "Oh, he's real nice." I'm fair. All right. Yeah, I can be real nice, but I can be extremely mean. Anyway, with that being said, I was watching uh my guy to the max, to the max. I can't think of his name right now, right? But to the max, people know who I'm talking about. He had a show last night. Oh, give me a second. All right, Big Jai. All right, so Big Jai, he has a show on Tubi called is it Tubi? Yeah, Tubi, called Laugh. All right, life isn't always wait, life. I forget it. All right, but anyway, with that being said, it was pretty good. I mean, like the first episode. I've seen the first episode. I'm gonna watch the second episode. All right, but Gerald Johnson, which played Black Jesus, which I seen the first episodes of Black Jesus, like when it first came out, and then I didn't finish it until like last year. But King Batch is in it, Sarah Botch. I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but I'm a fan. So anyway, I'm a fan of all these guys. All right, Big Jaw, Gerald Johnson, and King Batch. All right. So with that being said, it was a point in time, and I gotta hurry up because I'm running long. All right. So at the end of the episode, it's a part where he's like eating a bag of chips. All right. At the end, where he metaphorically pimp slapped somebody. All right. Metaphorically pimp slap somebody, or verbally pimp slap somebody in an episode. So anyway, it reminded me immediately, all right, when I was a teenager. All right, me and my cousin, all right, AC is his name, Aaron. We were walking on the North Pole for Kansas City representatives. You know what the North Pole is, or at least the older generation. So anyway, on Independence Avenue, we're walking down Independence Avenue, all right, past this projects, all right, or past this building that resembles a projects, depending on how you look at life. So anyway, it was this guy outside and he's peeing, right, and some kids are, walking, running around in the yard, and this dude walks up. He has like a bag of chips. You see, he just walks up to him. He has one hand in a bag of chips, right? And then he pulls out and he tells the dude, he's like, "Don't you ever be peeing out here in front of all these kids. You see all these kids out here?" And wow, knocked fire from his face, dude. And me and my cousin was just like, damn. I bet you his taste buds are gone. Anyway, with that being said, all right, politics. I'm not a politician. All right. I do understand politics very well. I can politic very well. All right. Uh I don't get involved with it. Like, I don't get involved in people's personal lives unless they bring me into it. And even then, it's kind of like I'm kind of in the middle of the road because I don't really know both stories type of scenario. All right. So politics is a dirty game. All right. They will dig up everything in politics. They will do all kinds of things in politics. Now, what you see from the masses, I can almost guarantee it's a lot dirtier between privacy. All right. I can almost guarantee that if they're firing shots at each other in front of the masses, they're firing dirtier shots behind closed doors. All right. Because you can only allow what the public can't see everything. All right. So you don't know who is saying what, who went below the belt first, this, that, and another. You don't know that. All right. You're not a politician. You're not behind the scenes. Remember that. Let me play angel advocate real quick. All right. Because as I stated before, disclaimer. All right. I'm not into politics. Okay. I said this once before. Whoever's going to do the best for America as a country, all right, I support them. All right. All right. I'm just saying, if a person does wrong, then I just be like, hey, that's above my pay grade. But anyway, with that being said, does Donald Trump, I'm not going to say Donald Trump because people are so mad at him right now, but does Obama have time to really tweet, Instagram, or is he too busy? So with that being said, everybody have a great night.